The center is a place where interdisciplinary studies comes together from across the university.
We're housed in the College of Liberal Arts, but we have faculty affiliates from all the different colleges on campus.
We have more than 270 faculty affiliates, and this means that you can take a range of courses from faculty in history, in English, in geography, to faculty in engineering, in the natural sciences.
The master's program is a 2-year program here at UT, and students are exposed to everything that the university has to offer. Once you experience that, you decide what area you want to focus on, and you write a thesis.
A student coming into the program can build their own coursework because so many of our courses are cross-listed, so they can pick and choose classes with sociology or with RTF or English, and the thing that ties them all together is you're looking at women and gender issues. We offer a bachelor's, so a BA, that's a 4-year program under the College of Liberal Arts. We have the 2-year master's program, and then we also have 2 separate dual degree programs that can be done in 3 years. Then we also have the graduate portfolio certificate, which is for grad students all over campus from any department. They can be master's students or PhD students who just want to incorporate women's and gender studies into their coursework, and then they can have women and gender studies printed on their transcript. So it's like a minor, but with a little bit more, oomph, credential.
There's less of a hierarchy than in a lot of other centers where the faculty, sort of tells the group of students what to do and what to research. And it's that way in a lot of master's programs, I think, but not in WGS. It's a very collaborative, sympathetic, supportive environment.
A safe space to come to. A lot of the faculty and staff here are amazing, amazing people. My mentor, Dr. Hogan, Jackie, Nancy.
We have anywhere from 40 to 60 undergrads given, depending on the year, depending, who's graduated and whatnot. So it's a small program, which is nice because it allows me to meet all the students, and they get to know me, and I see them, through all 4 years. And there's a real sense of community, I think.
We got to know the professors really well. We got to know the administrators really well. I loved the graduate program. I thought it was great. It was really fun.
A wonderful thing about the center and its really broad array of affiliates is that undergraduate and graduate students have a wealth of opportunities to get involved in research. Is a really great thing to have at a university, something really special we offer students.
One of the aspects of our mission statement is community engagement, and we do that through our events. All of our events are open to the public, they're free, and we try to engage as much community into our projects as possible.
We bring in speakers from outside. We have ongoing research cluster events. Our research clusters are made up of undergraduates, graduates, and faculty who are interested in particular aspects of gender and its place in the world. For example, gender and technology, gender and health.
The center has put on a couple of seminars related to teaching large classes, which I do at UT, and I have gotten so much out of those seminars. It is wonderful to hear my colleagues talk about how they manage to do the great job that they do in large lecture classes.
Inspire is a leadership program at the University of Texas, and it is for undergraduate women, and we teach leadership skills through mentoring and experiential programs and projects. They learn public speaking through improv classes. They get to go to conferences. They learn a lot of different skills that will help them in their majors.
Inspire is a 3-year program, so you enter when you're a sophomore and you finish by the time you get out. Each year is going to be very different. The first year we introduce you to ideas of leadership, ideas of women's and gender studies, and combine those so that you come out with knowledge about women's issues and also leadership issues. The second year we help you write a scholarly paper that you present at a conference here at UT. It's a good exercise to show you what grad school is going to be like, as well as a good piece of material that you can use to apply to a grad program or an internship or a scholarship. And finally, the last year, we teach you how to be a mentor, and you're going to choose a student, a girl, in Austin, either in middle school or high school, and you're going to mentor her, show her how to get to college, and teach her some skills to succeed in life.
The students we recruit come from underrepresented populations.
Either A, the student has to come from a historically marginalized community. That means that they're either the first one to go to college in their family, or they're a woman of color. And B, they have to be in an area of study where women are underrepresented.
In 2010, the Center for Women's and Gender Studies received a grant from the Embry Family Foundation to develop the Embry Women's Human Rights Initiative. This is a really exciting set of projects that basically intends to create a culture of education for women's human rights here at UT Austin. And we are in conversation with other projects on human rights on campus, including the libraries, Human Rights Documentation Initiative, and the Rappaport Center for Human Rights and Social Justice.
Its main focus is for us to be able to do interdisciplinary work on human rights and women's human rights specifically. But it has also allowed us to expand on different areas of what the Center for Women's and Gender Studies does.
The authors of the Convention for the Elimination of All Forms of Discrimination Against Women recognize that it is vital to end racism, to end colonialism, to end neoliberalism, to end homophobia in order to end discrimination against all women. So it's this idea of equity rather than equality that is important to the conception of women's human rights within the Embry Women's Human Rights Initiative, imagining a just world, imagining gender justice. And we do that through educational initiatives. So we're basically supporting faculty to develop new courses and to develop new course material for existing courses on women's human rights.
New Leadership is a brand new program that we're bringing to Texas. It's called New Leadership Texas, thanks to a grant from the Embry Family Foundation for they're funding 2 years of the program, but it's a 3-year grant. And it's to teach undergraduate women politics or public policy. We will be recruiting not only at UT, but all over Texas. And the students we will be recruiting will be underrepresented students.
It's a program that was started at Rutgers at their Center for Women and American Politics in 1991, and it's currently in 25 states.
Becoming part of the New Leadership Texas will have these students become part of a statewide network.
It's an intensive 1-week-long in-residence program where a select group of college women from all over the state will come and stay in the dorms here and meet with prominent women in politics from all over the state and all over the country. So they'll get to network and meet with mentors and develop themselves as leaders, future leaders, both in office and also within their communities.
Yeah, visit our website because it's full of information. It has an archive of our newsletters. You can find out what our students are doing. We also have a thesis archive. There's also a really handy sort of how to apply to the grad program section, and we publish our news and events and course descriptions too. So if you just want to take a class, it's useful as well.